Hello, friends. Hello, Haley. Thank you. We just finished dinner, but you know what? I can always take a virtual snack. Yeah, always. I did just fix a cup of coffee, decaf, but coffee nonetheless. We had taco salad for dinner. Well, Dale had like burritos, but I made myself a taco salad. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Made myself a taco salad. But I could do with some little sweet treat, right? Hey, Sherry. How's Lenore, by the way? Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Morgana Banana. Oh my goodness. It is Thursday. Our spring break has flown by. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe. How are you, Joe? How's Mr. Joe? Ooh, kiddo's flashlight. It's actually her dad's flashlight, but she claims it is hers because it's her size. I don't know why she left it in here, but yeah, our spring break ends this week. I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Hello to all that are entering. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, how is Lenore doing? Sorry, I'm making sure I got my phone notifications off. Set that over there. Hey, Cherie. How are you? Um, it's Thursday. I can't believe it. So she goes back to school on Monday in real life school for real life. I don't know what to do with myself. What will I do? What will I do? What will I do? Oh, sorry, I dropped my Abigail bomb. Mm, stuff feels good. Thank God I still have lots of it left. Mm, Chilly Willy. Cherie says, hello, Jenny, and hello to everyone in chat and Lee. The tables look absolutely fabulous. 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 Retreat is almost a month away, just a smidge over a month away. And I'm excited for that. I'm so excited for that. Um, get to see some old friends and get to make some new friends. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, and I have a couple of new. Hold on a minute. Well, not new. I need to run over here real quick and add a couple things to the shop. I forgot to do that. What have you guys been up to since the last time I saw y'all over here? Hmm? Hmm? Listings. I need to go into my listings. There it is. Okay. I need to open this one and add to quantity 2. Oh, baby. I like it like that. I like it like that. I like it like that. Da, 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 da. Poppy, you better not be back there laying on my diamond painting, old girl. I brought my diamond painting in here to show you my progress. And it's so big, I have to lay it on the bed, and she's up there on my bed. And the thing takes up about half of my bed. So let me make sure this is right. Renew this listing. Oopsie. Cancel. Renew. Let's see if it did it. Is that under active? Yes, it is. Okay, so hold on a minute. I feel like I had a little bit of a something hung up. Okay. All right. I have restocked a cover minder that I didn't realize was out of stock until very recently. And I just re-added it, you guys. And it's this little bitty, teeny tiny pineapple. It's a gold pineapple with rhinestones all over it. It's so cute. It's a little pineapple. So I have 2 of these left in the shop. I have 2 of those left in the shop. And the same snap dots. I have not listed anything new since last week. So we currently have the Asian DP along in bamboo. I have that in regular and chunky. Here's the chunky. And then I have I like it like that. I like it like that. I don't think that these are in the shop. I need to go look at that. Let's just do some inventory, shall we? Etsy is not great sometimes at inventory. Like, I'll count, and I know that I have something specific, 10 of them, and I'll sell 3 or whatever. Let's just say I sell 3, so that leaves 7, right? Well, it'll still say I've got 8 or 9 left in stock. And then whenever I'm out of it, it still shows that I have 1 or 2 left, and then people buy them and I don't have it. So I'm always trying to stay on top of the inventory, and it drives me bonkers. I want to check real quick because I've got, I think, a couple scents on hand that are not in the shop. Where are my variations? Oh, that was the Asian DP along one. Let me go back to that is not what I wanted either. Etsy is where I want to be. Listings. Oh, you know what? I think that my regular size ones are sold out. Good gravy. Good gravy. They are. Yep, they're out. Hold on. All of my regular scents. Okay, I have on hand. Okay, I have 2 of these. Let me put 2, and these are the regular. I have 2 of these Crunch Berry cereal in stock that I'm currently adding. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have 4 of the Christmas cabin left. I have 4 Christmas cabin left. And was there more? It seems like there was something else that I had left. That. Okay, yeah. They're all back here in the back. I have s'mores. One. Ooh, I only have one s'mores left. Let me fix that. Hold on. S'mores. I have one. Okay. I have one warm vanilla sugar. Not 12. I have one. Okay, thank you, Etsy. Okay, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 winter pine. Okay, and I actually need to add 3 more Christmas cabin on because I've got 3 more of those that did not have labels on them. So I need to change the 4 to A7. Okay. Renew with changes. Renew. So if you guys are looking for any of those scents, they will be found. Hold on, I will get you a link in the chat. Bum 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 bum. Ah, baby. Okay. Do 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 do. Copy. No, it's not what I wanted. I did not want that. I wanted to view that. Copy. Poppy, are you okay down there? Hi, Sherry. Hey, Laura. Hey, Sue Layden. The creative Chris. Hello. You came out of hiding for a looky-loo again? Ah. Okay, here's the link to the currently listed. All right, so again, I have 10 of the winter pine. Okay. I have 7 of the Christmas cabin. The dots are actually white, but you can't tell from this lighting. They're like a little pearly white color. I have 1 warm vanilla sugar that literally smells just like the Bath and Body Works scent. I have 1 s'mores and 2 crunch berry cereal. I need to do the same thing for my chonkies because I think I've got some that are not listed anymore. Oh, goodness. Hey, Laura. How are you, ma'am? How are you doing, Chris? Winter, I know. You know what? Used to, fall was my favorite. And I still love fall, but it was always my favorite season. I was like, ooh, you know. But the older I get, I still love fall because I love the scents and the colors and the tree leaves changing and, you know, the crisp, cool air starting to set in, right? I love that. But I've also learned that when fall comes, that is the beginning of my seasonal affective disorder or seasonal mood disorder, whatever you want to call it. So, but spring, now I'm like, spring was never my favorite, but I think it is now because I see the sun and the rain. Spring is your favorite too? I'm all right. We're through winter now here, so I'm coming back to life again. There you go. I'm like the trees blossoming. Blossoming. The pollen is ridiculous. Let me just say that. Pollen for days and days and days. Oh, Lee, oh, sorry I missed your comment a while ago. Lenore also says hello and sorry she's still not well. She needs to call the doctor to make an appointment. She better do something. I don't want her getting like, mm, not going to say, the word because I don't want to like poof that out into the universe. But like what kiddo was literally in the hospital for back around Thanksgiving. We don't want that. I don't want that. Chris has always loved summer. Still do. Going to be heading on a road trip this summer to visit some family. Nice. Nice. I want her to come back and sing again. Please. Oh, the coffee is so good. Coffee is so good. Yeah, I hope Lenore feels better soon too. I don't like her not feeling good. I don't like it at all. Oh my goodness, let me put these up. I need to get her geared up for school starting on Monday. So she's kept a pretty good sleep schedule. She stays up about an hour or two later than she normally would with in school learning. Because she don't have to be up as early because she don't have a hour long bus ride now with virtual learning. But now that she's going back on Monday, bus pulls up here at 7:15. 7:15. And she's not one of those kids that can just jump up and get dressed and go. No, she's got a lollygag. She's like her mom, okay? Okay, she's like her mama. She got to get up. She's got to stretch it out. She got to sit and, just get good and awake. And she don't like to be in a hurry. So, yeah, Laura, we remember we had talked about through the winter months. So, yeah, Joe, she knows. She's like, "How many more days?" I'm like, "4 more days." 4 more days. So she went to the doctor for her like last little checkup. It was actually like her wellness check for the yearly exam or whatever. And the school and I had a meeting and said, you know, we decided that March 31st would be a good day for her to come back because it's the kids at school we're literally on spring break this week. And so the 31st is Monday, and that's when the kids will be back from spring break. So I hope she does too, Laura. I'm terrified, to be honest. Absolutely terrified. Um, Sherry says, I can't wait for Lenore to sing. Me too. Rolling over for your fourth nap at 7:15. Ah. Well, the bus picks her up at 7:15 and she's still one of those like big sleepers. Like if you leave her to her own alarm clock, like her body's own alarm clock, she'll sleep 12 hours. That she's a big sleeper. Um so she needs to go to bed by 7 p.m. And it's summer's coming. And y'all know the sun don't set till like 9:30. Anyway, we have um some, what do you call them? Like blackout curtains that we're going to put up. So that'll help block the block the daylight out for. So I hope that that helps. Cherie says this summer my best friend from high school fly flying my hubby and I out to see her because this year marks our friendship anniversary of 40 years. And it's a bit longer for my hubby and her because they went to the same elementary school. Oh, wow, that's cool. That's cool. I bet you're excited. When I go to the office, I get up at 7:30, leave the house at 8 to commute there. If I'm working from home, I'll roll out of bed at 8:25 and start work at 8:30. That sounds about right. But you're a man. Men can do that. I don't know. Men are so much better at that. Now, my husband, he used to be like that. He's not so much like that now. Laura says I get up at noon. That's our summertime life. Not, I mean, see, Laura, that's if I didn't have them to get up for school or worky things, then for sure. I and that was me for a long time. I mean, yeah. Go to bed around 4 or 5, sleep till noon. Yep. I bet you're excited, Cherie. That sounds like a blast. Not going to the office tomorrow. It's a sleep-in day. Yay! Awesome. Good for you, Chris. Good for you. Sounds like a great way to kick the weekend off. Oh, the cats try to wake you up? Poppy does that to me because she'll like jump down and go get a bite or get a drink of water or whatever. Go see, if one of the kids has dropped some food crumbs or whatever. And then she'll come back and jump back up into the bed and like she'll like paw at the blanket. And I always have to lift the blanket up for her to climb under it. And then she'll worm her way down to like my knees, right up against me. And if she can't get comfortable enough, she'll slide on out the bottom of the covers down off the bed and then jump right back up and dig again for me to raise the blanket up again for her to get underneath. And then she'll worm her way to where she wants to. She'll do that off and on all night. And I'm like, dude. Oh, wait a minute. Why does it say my browser has lost connection to my camera? What the crap? Can you all see me? I got a message that says your browser has lost connection to your camera. You can't see me? What in the crap? Hold on. Hmm. Well, what in the world? Why did my... So weird. There, can you see me now? Hey, Spins. Where, oh, where has Jenny gone? Where, oh, where can she be? Can you see me now? Okay, good deal. I don't know what was wrong with that. I do not know what the dealio was. I don't know. Hey, Billy. How are you, honey? How are you, sweet Billy? How are you? Ouch. Gosh. Husband got Jolie some balloons for her birthday, and they came with these little clippies, and I was like, "Ooh, those are cool." As a diamond painter, we love things like this. So random. Oh my goodness. Aw, Billy's is better. It's been very stressful February, March, but things are looking up. Well, that's good. I'm sorry you've had a tough time. That stinks. It is the little things that entertain us. I know it. I know. It doesn't take much, honestly. It really doesn't take much. I've got like the after dinner hiccupy, yeah, stuffs. Ugh. Oh, by the way, I told the crime crew I'm down 7 pounds, and I actually went and weighed myself again a while ago, and it's 8 pounds now. I'm like, oh my goodness. I sat like at the same weight for like 3 days in a row, and I'm like, is this working? Am I doing this for nothing? And then finally, it started going back down again. So, yay. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. The creative Chris says, did you see the kid online with a clip like that? He makes an H and then an A and then goes really fast and says, ha ha ha, so funny. No. But you know what is funny? She has one of these too, just like this one. There's a this blue one and then a green one, and she'll come up to me and she's like, "Hi, mom. How are you today?" And then she'll give me the other one, and she's named them. They have names. This one's blue, and the other one's obviously green. That's their names. And she's like, "Hi, Blue. Do you want to play hide and seek?" And so, yeah, she cracks me up. She's so funny. Love that kid so much. Oh, wish it came off as fast as it comes on, right? Me too. Me too. Me too. She's the cutest, Chris. She's the cutest little thing ever. Cutest, cutest, cutest. I found a really good like dessert that I have been like splurging on a few times a week, and it's like a Weight Watcher friendly. Um and it's a big serving of it, but it's like 4 points. So, yeah. I'm really sort of a one big meal a day kind of person. I just naturally, I don't want to eat breakfast and I don't ever eat lunch. I will eat lunch. I try to make myself eat lunch, but I can't. I would rather just eat once a day. Sorry. You would think that that's not right considering I'm overweight, but the thing is whenever I eat bigger portions and I don't eat the right stuff, right? And I have a very large sweet tooth. So, um right, Laura, sitting too much with work and crafts. Yeah. I mean, I with the crime channel, well, I mean, things are switching up a little bit now, but I mean, I usually sit at my desk. I mean, I get up off and on a lot throughout the day, but I'm at my desk usually between Etsy shop stuff, YouTube, um I'm here minimum of 8 hours a day, you know. But I do get up and down a lot. But still, potato chips. You're also a one a day person. I need to move to 5 small meals and move around more. Well, I remember hearing a doctor say one time, and it might have been Doctor Now, but I don't think it was because he's really tells those people 3 meals a day, no snacks. Um, but um, I'm just generally a one a day eater. And so I'm allowed 27 points a day on the Weight Watchers app. And so usually in the morning, I'll have my coffee. I'll usually have a couple cups of coffee in the mornings. And so I count my points for that for the creamer. And then um if I get snacky hungry through the day, then I'll eat like a hard boiled egg or two because those are free point. They're no, there aren't. Those aren't. They're 0 points. And then because potatoes are also a 0 point food on the Weight Watchers app, I'll like usually have potatoes either every night or every other night. Now I know that that sounds counterproductive or whatever for a lot of you because we've always been told forever and 2 days that potatoes are not good for you. Well, um, you know, potatoes are probably better than a lot of other things. Plus, they're very filling. They have a lot of fiber. Well, but Chris, yeah, potato chips are not counted unless you want to make them your own, right? Make them yourself. Doctor told me that he tells diabetics 5 small meals to regulate everything healthy foods, of course. Laura takes multivitamins. I don't eat breakfast. Small pack of Ritz crackers a day. Or a small pack of Ritz crackers at 1 p.m., dinner at 6. I spoke to my doctor and he said it's fine to eat one big meal a day as long as you eat a little something earlier. Cherie, I have still yet to find cotton candy grapes. I cannot find them anywhere. They are potatoes, but they're also full of oil and fat, so. Laura said everyone's different, though. I'm a bit underweight and anemic, so there is that too. Yeah. It's what you put on them, right, Billy? So, some of the things that I can have that are 0 points that I can really fill up on easily are um, the eggs. I can have eggs any which way I want them, you know. Um, Potatoes and a lot of other um, any other fruits and vegetables are 0 points. Um, whole old fashioned oats and chicken and fish that are like high or low, like the higher grade cuts, um, and there's other meats I can have too that are 0 points. Like I can have red meat if it's like a very lean cut. Um, and it's like tonight we had taco salad, and so the burger that we used is 0 points. The taco seasoning was 0 points. So the only thing I had to count points for my dinner was the cheese, sour cream, and refried beans, and my tortilla chips. So, but I mean, I can't I have to count the amounts, right, of the refried beans and the tortilla chips and all that. But because I do tend to eat one meal a day, I've found that I've been able to not go hungry through the day by eating 0 point options. And then um, using all my points, for dinner. And then I reserve my 4 points at the end of the night for my little treat. And my treat is literally Premier Protein Shake. And I like the peanut butter chocolate one, it's my favorite. And half of a small package of Jello zero sugar chocolate pudding mix. And you put that together in a Ninja, pour it into a bowl, set it in the refrigerator for a few hours, and you can have that entire bowl of chocolate pudding. It's a nice size bowl too. It makes quite a bit for 4 points, and I'm like, yes, please. It's my favorite thing right now. Laura said, I've seen those grapes at Trader Joe's and Wegmans. Has anybody ever found the cotton candy grapes at Walmart or like a Kroger? Chris says, I'm making porcupine meatballs for potluck on Sunday. They are delicious. Ooh, what's porcupine meatballs? I do eat a lot of chicken, Chris. I eat a lot of chicken. Chicken. Like my dinner last night was baked potatoes. I had a couple baked potatoes, right? Hey, Vanessa. Hi. I had a couple baked potatoes with some shredded cheese measured out, um, some sour cream measured out. I'm a big dairy person. I will say that. I use a lot of points on dairy, but it's, I don't know. I just love dairy. And dairy hasn't been mean to me. I know dairy is mean to a lot of people, but dairy is not mean to me, thank God, because I love dairy. Um, I didn't think that they were made with actual porcupine meat. Do people actually eat porcupines? I don't know. Make them with lean ground turkey, onion, salt, pepper, and rice. Cook them in a tomato soup sauce. Delicious. Yum. Laura said coffee creamer and cheese is life. I love sour cream. And I love cheese and cottage cheese. I use a lot of cottage cheese too, which I can have as long as I count the points. And you can make a lot of recipes with cottage cheese and stuff. So, but mm, um Oh, but I also had shredded chicken on top of the potatoes too. So it was delicious. Delicious. Like, I don't feel like I have to load it down with butter, you know? I could use butter if I want to, but I don't have to have the butter. I'm like, no, um I want the sour cream over the butter. Oh, my back hurts though. I'm having chicken rice soup right now. Yum. This is when I could eat dinner. Nope, no soft stuff that is white. I am just weird and it's a consistency thing. So no sour cream or cottage cheese or yogurt. No dairy and did dairy substitute for 2 years. I mean, I would do it if I had to, like for my, if I, you know, had a dairy intolerance or whatever, but I don't. And thank God because dairy is one of the main things I go to whenever I'm on some sort of a diet or changing my way of eating. Dairy is always my go to. Nope, to the yogurt. I love yogurt. I am weird about my yogurt though. I like the smooth yogurt, the custard style or whatever. I don't like it with the fruit actually in it. That grosses me out. But I love the like custard style yogurt. I do love grits with a teaspoon of sugar and a scoop of butter. Lord, yes. I like grits too. I had to, but turned out I had a very angry gallbladder, so I have since added dairy back in. So is it better now? I mean, can you handle dairy now? Billy, I know you do that. I remember you talking about that once before. Billy makes yogurt in her instant pot all the time. Do you make plain yogurt or do you make different variety flavors? Yes, Vanessa yogurt with granola and almonds. I love that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Plain Greek. Okay. Good deal. Lee says, I don't pay much attention to what I eat, just how much. Okay. So, do you try to stick to portions, whatever they say the portion is, or the reason I love the Weight Watchers is because they have that little bar scanner, and all you have to do is scan whatever and hit add, and it'll automatically add it to your day for points, you know? So, and they started adding like macros now to your daily intake, which is your, protein, carbs, fiber, sugar, calorie, all that kind of stuff. And um, at the end of the day, my calories are usually right around 1,400, I think. Spence says the only thing I can't do is heavy cream and American cheese. I also don't drink dairy milk. I only do almond milk. Okay. Had my gallbladder removed 20 years ago and I can eat dairy, just not heavy, fried, or greasy food. Good deal. You don't eat as much as you used to, Lee. Okay. Billy said after it's made and I fix my meal, I add blueberries, fresh pear, mango in small amounts and add about a cup of yogurt over it, topped with cinnamon. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yum, yum, yum. Chris says, I would struggle with that plan, Jenny. I cook a lot of my own food, so how do I track that? Well, I mean, that's how, you know, like whenever I'm eating my stuff, the only thing I'm scanning is like the things that you would like. I don't eat like pre-packaged stuff, if that makes sense. Like, um, you know, oh wow, Lee said, for example, I used to eat a pound of spaghetti at a sitting. Whoa, wow. Um, but Lee or Chris, for instance, if you're cooking a meal, you would just scan the barcodes on anything that has a barcode. Anything else, you would just type in the search bar and it'll give you a list of things like, you know, 2 medium potatoes, 0 points. Because potatoes are 0 points at the on the Weight Watchers app. But like rice, if you use like brown rice and say you don't have a barcode because it's not in the bag or the container anymore, you put it into your own container with an airtight lid, then you would just search brown rice and then it'll tell you, like, you can tell it how much you're using, whether it's a cup or, half a cup dry, or, and it'll give you the amount of points. But if you're making a meal with a lot of different things in it, you would have to, you know, log all of that. It would be easier to probably write it down what you use. Um, and then you would have to just divide that by how many servings is there and how many servings you've eaten. So if altogether it's, say, a meal that you've made is altogether like 40 points, but you're only eating an eighth of it in a sitting, then you would divide that. So how many points are 10 mini Cadbury caramel eggs? Okay, I will see. I will look. Hold on. Let me go look. I will tell you right now, baby. All right, let me go search. Mini Cadbury, not Cass, Cadbury. Cadbury mini cream eggs. Cadbury cream egg caramel mini. 4 of them are 10 points. So 10 mini would be about how many points I could have in a whole day. So. RIP. Right? So my soup today example, 1 chicken breast boneless. Okay, that's 0 points. 2 carrots, 2 stalks of celery, an onion, and a half a cup of basmati rice. That will do 4 meals. Okay, half a cup of basmati rice. Hold on. Half. All the fruits and vegetables are 0 points. And your chicken breast is 0 points as long as it's skinless, right? Um, if you add butter or oil, you do have to add that. But half cup body rice. Okay, so a fourth a cup of the rice is 5 points. So it would be 10 points for half a cup. Split that by 4, and that would be what, 250 or 2.5. So there you go. No butter or oil, yeah. So your total would be 10, like you could literally eat the entire thing of soup for, yeah. You could eat the entire, because, I mean, you're allowed 20 some, like, I think it depends on your weight, but like mine, I'm allowed 27 points a day. So, I mean, you could eat the entire thing. Not that you would, but I'm just saying you could. Um, I know those eggs are so good, right, Vanessa? God. Laura said, I may or may not have just witnessed the destruction of 10 mini eggs. Honey, if you give me one of those bags of the Reese's peanut butter cup eggs, or the little Christmas trees, or the little jack-o'-lanterns, I will tear a whole bag of those up like that. Yeah. You could eat the whole pot of soup, Chris, for that, and still have like 15 to 20 points left to eat for the day. uh, Vanessa says, my weakness after work is having a pecan butter tart with a half a glass of milk. I should stop buying them, but I've been following the seafood diet. Aha, the seafood diet. That sounds good. A pecan butter tart. I don't know what that is, though. Is it anything similar to like a pecan pie? Walmart has those little miniature pies. Like in the bakery, as soon as you walk in the door, they've got these little like brown cardboard boxes with individual little pies. You can get lemon, chocolate. You can get, um, oh, the pecan ones are really good. The pecan ones are so good. Hey, T-Ma. Guess we aren't. No, no. I have my lives on Thursday night still. Ay, ay, ay. Hi. Um, let me see. Last week I won 631 pieces of chocolate, a variety of mini Aero bars, Kit Kat, and gold coins. I have given away more than I have eaten. See, I have a serious sweet tooth. I would rather eat sweets than real food. Like, yeah, I could totally do that. Lisa, LOL, T-Ma, I was going to say, welcome to the Weight Watchers meeting. Howdy. Yeah, we're having a Weight Watchers meeting. Sorry. Mm. While I'm thinking about it, let me come take the chocolate away. It's never going to get eaten here. See, really? I'm the, like, I want all the sweets. You gave some to Pixie. I bet she enjoyed it. Let me go get my diamond painting. I want to show you guys what progress I've made so far since the last time you've seen it. It's massive. It's huge. T-Ma, wait till you see this. I don't know if have you seen Reborn finished, T-Ma? It's called Reborn from DAC. Have you seen that finished? Took some to work and didn't eat any of it at all. Gave it all away. Well, good for you. Let me go get it because you got to see it. This thing is massive. It is so big. It's 105 centimeters by something. I don't know. Hold on. Let me go grab it. Okay, I'm back. Hold on. Let me scooch out through here so you can see this monstrosity. Look at this. Hold on. I gotta. It is so big. It's so big. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at I only got like one row and maybe 3/4 of another row to go. Okay, a little more than 3/4. I've only gotten two sections on that last next to last row, but very big. And I'll tell you the size of it here in a minute. I gotta go lay it back down. Hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. When did I start that? When I started, okay, so there's a story behind that. When I started it, I think I started it I know I started it prior to Thanksgiving. Well, the 2 weeks that Jolie was in the hospital, um, and I was home with Eli, and Dale was at the hospital with her. I would try to work on it to like distract me, and the colors were dark at I mean, it's got a lot of bright colors in it, but the part where I was working at was dark, and I was like, I can't. I need something bright and happy and cheery. So I rolled it up and put it away and got the Christmas gnome trio out and started working on that. Well, then after I started back on this, probably a couple months ago, and yeah, but I'm not worked on it at all through the week. Now, this week I have because we're on spring break. So I've worked on it a little bit every night. Um, ooh, that's a helicopter flying over the house. My whole house is shaking. It sounds like a medical helicopter. Lord, if there's something bad going on, please help whoever it is. That freaks me out. It's either a medical or a military helicopter. Anyway, um, it's taken me forever. It's taken me forever because I've not worked on it consistently. So, but thank you guys. It is beautiful. It's gorgeous. But I don't know how in the world I'm going to display it. I don't know if maybe I can get Dale to work on some sort of a frame for me out in the garage because he's handy like that. But also, I know he procrastinates and it'll take forever. So I don't know. You have that one, Billy, you think? Thanks, Vanessa and Sherry. It is beautiful. It's beautiful. Chris says, I'm working on a 70 by 70 now, just on the second row. I only work on mine on Saturdays now. I usually knit during the week in the evenings, making things to get inventory built up again. I was out of everything, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the cool thing about having more than one hobby, right? You can start and stop when you want to or need to. That's a fact. But I will say it's also one of the I don't know exactly when it was when Diamond Art Club went to the perforated plastic sheets. It's got that on it. I don't like those at all. I don't like the perforated plastic sheets at all. Um and also the diamonds, the squares are different. They're like pointy on top. And they also fit very tight together. And no matter how many times I roll over it with a roller, I still find the random occasion one that's kind of like halfway sitting in and halfway popped up. And I can roll over it with a roller and it still won't go down. I have to like physically push them down as I find them. And that really gets on my nerves. The kit is sticky. It's not that it's an issue of not being sticky. It's just I know that they were trying to like keep the gapping from being too much, but I think, you know, I don't know. Not a big fan of that. A craft fair in the fall. I might contact a craft store who buys outright and see if she'll buy everything from me. There you go. That's a good idea. Hey, Mary Lou. Hey, Mary Lou. Baby, I love you. Mary Lou. I want to de-stash over 50 of my kits. Laura, you wouldn't happen to have, by the way, a Snow White panel from DAC? The pretty one, not the freaky, scary one. The Mandy Manzano. Because I think there's a couple different ones, right? There's the one panel that's like kind of creepy looking. That's not the one I want. I want the sweet looking one. And I can't remember what it's called. And every time I see them, people want like $200 or $300 for it, and I'm like, God, what? I will not be paying $200 or $300 for a diamond painting. No, thank you. But yes, T-Mall, it's like they're a little too tight. I don't have drills popping off like hurricane popping. It's not like that. It's just a lot of times I multi-place, okay? And I would never want to single place a canvas that size. That good Lord, no. But I don't feel like the drills are popping. I just feel like they're not all going all the way in. And like I said, I can roll over it 100 times, but it's like it don't knock them down into place. I just randomly find them that are like half sitting in and half popped up, and I pop it in. And but now I will say there are some sections where um if I'm diamond painting in a inside of a finished section, if I, try to make a drill fit, like if I've got one left and I try to make that drill fit down in the hole, some of the ones around it will pop up. And I just think that I don't know if they've changed it again since then or if that's still a thing with them. But I feel like They made the drill field squares too small. Oh, Laura, that's the worst. You have the Indian princess one. Okay. Okay, Lee. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Yay. Tell her hi and we hope she feels better. Um the creative Chris says, Mary Lou, every time I see you in a chat on a live, I think of my dad. There was a Mary Lou that worked at a parts store he used to go to, and he used to tease her all the time. Thank you for being you. Aw, that's sweet. I love my Mary Lou. I love my Mary Lou. Spin says, you mentioned the Mandy panels. I'm so bummed I started diamond painting after they were at DAC. Yeah, I love Mandy. Love Mandy Manzano. She's probably my favorite artist besides Chuck Pinson. I just love her stuff. I do. I do. Well, you guys, it is 10:08, and I think I'm going to go. I'm going to jump. I was going to say go and jump at the same time and said Joe. I think I'm going to Joe. I think I'm going to go. He used to sing a song to her. I don't know what it was, but it had something about Mary Lou in it. Was it just a swingin'? And wasn't that the chick's name in the Just a Swingin' song was Mary Lou? Cherie, you're right, honey. Most procrastinators are perfectionists, and that's why they procrastinate. That's me. I'm that person. I'm a perfectionist, and I procrastinate everything. But the reason we procrastinate as perfectionists is because we procrastinate because we want it to be perfect, and we can't get it to be perfect, and so we just don't do it. you know, I mean, mm, might have been something that he made up to tease her. He did that all the time. Oh, Ricky Nelson had Hello Mary Lou. Oh shoot, I need the tune to that, Morgana. Goodbye, goodbye, heart. I know that song, but I can't remember the tune. Oh, Parkinson's. Tremors get worse when he gets frustrated. Mm, that makes sense. Thank you for the company tonight, Laura. It's good to see you. It's good to see all of you. I'm going to get out of here, though, and probably go diamond paint for a little bit. See how far I can get. I've been getting like 2 sections done a night. I was hoping to have the whole thing done by spring break end, but that's not going to happen. So that's okay, though. That's okay. Maybe if I did like a I don't know, what do they call it whenever you do like 12 hours or 24-hour nonstop? What do they call those? Um, why is the word escaping me? Yes, okay, T-Maw, that sounds good. Yes, yes, yes. What is it called? A marathon. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I could the word would not come to my brain. Maybe I need to do a marathon diamond paint this weekend coming up before she goes back to school. Maybe I could do that. I don't think my back would let me, though, honestly. Honestly, I don't think so. All right, I got to get out of here because I got to go talk to T-Ma. Me and T-Ma and Cheryl are going to be riding up together to Michigan for the retreat, and we need to make travel plans. So, Chris says, thank you for being here, Jenny, and lifting my spirits a little. I'm feeling better now that I was here with you this evening. Oh, thank you. That means a lot. I'm glad to see you. Glad to chit chat with you anytime I get a chance to. That's a hyper focus day, right? Yeah, CT Ma tomorrow night. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next week. And I love you. Have a great rest of the week and a great weekend. Be safe out there and have fun. All right. Love you guys. Bye.